Okay, I'll look back at this later. First things first. Spider-Man, one of my favorite Marvel characters besides Iron Man. I have to say, if I could be anyone realistically, I would probably pick... I don't know, I'm kind of fixed between Spider-Man and Iron Man. Although Iron Man is pretty kick-ass, but so is Spider-Man. But, you know. This is like the main reason why I got a PS4. I mean, Sony owns Spider-Man and the PS4, so it's a PlayStation exclusive game. Kind of like how Halo is owned by Microsoft. Which is kind of strange, seeing how Mojang sold Minecraft to Microsoft, but it's not a Xbox exclusive.
Can't forget to stop by Feast. Need to get a look at Lee's office.
I gotta remember all the buttons. Okay, let's jump. Nope.
All units, we have an active hostage situation. Need additional units to the lower east.
Hey, what's up?
What do you know about Sable International?
Let's see. They're an international security firm, usually hired by governments to end revolutions. Or start them.
The last thing we need is a city full of trigger-happy mercenaries.
Whoa, social media's blowing up. They're setting up checkpoints around the city, doing random stop and frisks. This is crazy.
No, this is Norman Osborn feeling threatened.
Yeah.
Nom nom.
Helping Howard. No, I'm gonna go check out Feast.
This is Sable Control. What's the status of our position in Dutchtown?
Demons firing on our position. Need backup.
Okay. Probably do this for about 30 minutes or so, and then I'll get off. Maybe some other time I'll do a proper stream. You guys will be entertained.
Peter.
So if you're running this place while Mr. Lee's out of town, who's doing your old job?
Me. But I could always use more help. You know anyone?
Actually, I do. His name is Miles Morales.
Why does that sound familiar?
His father was being honored at City Hall.
Oh.
I talked to him at the funeral. He's a smart kid. He's just having a tough time.
I knew a boy like that once.
Yeah, of course you did.
I remember it helped to stay busy. Might help him too. Here's his mom's number.
Thanks. I'll give her a call.
Hey, you haven't heard from Mr. Lee, have you?
No, why?
Just curious. I've got a few minutes before work. I'm gonna look around, see if there's anything else I can do to help you out.
Oh, you don't have to.
I know. I want to. I should check out Lee's office.
If I remember this place correctly.
Pete, glad to see you're okay.
Hanging in there.
May said you were at the bombing. I was praying for you.
Thanks. I appreciate it. This office is locked. How do I get in there? Quietly.
I don't feel safe anymore.
Huh. seen that room before. Whoa, what the... High voltage lines. What needs this much power? There.
I understand, but the account number is in Mr. Lee's office, which is inaccessible. I will call you back as soon as I can get that information. No, I don't know when that will be. What would Ben do?
Not break in, that's for sure.
That room I saw from the crawl space. It should be right on the other side of the shrine. Lee's parents. Looks like there's a keyhole in the frame. I thought Lee's parents abandoned him. Why build a shrine to the people who threw you away?
Interesting.
This is the ghost story Lee's father read to him. About a demon that could only be mastered through balance.
Cool. Norman Osborn. Shaking hands with Mr. Lee.
Looks like this note is for May. Lee really did care about May. Hope this means she's out of danger.
Aw.
Huh. The shrine in the photo is missing the picture. Lee's journal. Bet this fits the lock in the portrait. Lee sounds conflicted. Almost like he didn't want to head down this path.
The demon is hungry. Interesting.
Some kind of puzzle lock.
Oh wait, back.
That seems right. Oh, I see. Yes!
Wow, that was actually not as hard as I thought it'd be.
Whoa. What are you hiding, Lee?
can feel my power growing, feeding off my anger. Father would say I've lost the path of balance, but he could never understand. The only way to fight a monster is to become one.
Whoa. This is the folder MJ found at the auction house. This might help us figure out what Lee's planning next. Creepy. Phew. It's a burn room, wired to destroy evidence. Think of what could have happened. He's giving his powers to the others. Okay, through the floor grate. How does Lee imbue these with his power? Bioelectric induction? Compressed phase shift?
Or just magic.
Now, how do I get out of here?
Hello, Peter.
Mr. Lee. I thought you were out of town.
Did you find what you were looking for?
Martin, you're back.
Get that.
Thank you.
And heading off again shortly, I'm afraid. Just needed a few things from my office.
You must have heard about City Hall.
Yes. Tragic.
Peter was there. He was very lucky.
And an Osborn rally. I didn't know you were a fan. Well, what matters is you are both safe.
Amen.
But the bombers are still out there. Who knows what they've planned next?
I don't think you or May have anything to worry about. As long as you stay away from places you're not supposed to be. Well, I should go.
When will you be back?
When my work is done.
Trust me, he's working really hard to get back to Feast.
Wait!
Also, you might have noticed that the suit is not the one from the cover of the game. How do I do that? I think it's... Nope, it's this one. And... here it is. The Stark suit from Spider-Man Homecoming in the Civil War movie. Man, I love this suit. I'm glad I got it. Bulletproof, eh? That's pretty neat. Nanomesh particles to unleash a devastating wave of negative energy. Oh, great. Use your own weapon against you. Electricity insulated suit. Oh, that'd be neat to have. Scarlet spider suit. Norel suit. I hope I pronounced. Classic suit repaired. Classic suit damaged. And then we got the advanced suit. That's in the cover of the game. Apparently you have to go around getting tokens and landmark stuff. Arms race. The charges amplified EMP build up to stun enemies and disable their weapons. I think I'll go for this one, the Spider Armor Mark II suit. Next. So I need a base token and a landmark token. Helping Howard. This guy. I'd like to punch him in his perfect teeth. Okay, I'm gonna look for, what was I gonna look for? A base token and a landmark token. I'll do the landmark token. And I'll fast travel there. I wonder who he was calling. Subway. Fastest way to get around New York City.
Captain Watanabe.
I finally got your evidence. Head to the Feast Center in Chinatown.
What am I going to find?
A nice lady named May Parker. And some really weird stuff hidden in Lee's office. But listen, he's got another attack plan.
Where? When?
Still working on that, but I think he's going to use something called Devil's Breath.
Sounds destructive. What is it?
A substance created by Oscorp. Probably a bioweapon of some kind. I have a folder full of info on it. I'm holding on to it for now. I'll send copies as soon as I can.
Okay, we'll check his office. If the evidence stands up, I'll put out an APB.
MJ, hey. Just checking in.
Peter, hey. Can I call you back?
I think you'll want to hear this. Wait, why are you whispering?
Just in the middle of something. How about we catch up over dinner? My place?
Oh, sure. I'll even cook.
Cool. See ya.
Wait. Remember how you told me about Lee's corrupting touch? I think I just saw it in action.
How?
Some perfectly nice homeless people just jumped me. Thing is, they had glowing eyes. And I remembered Yuri telling me something similar about the guard who released Shocker.
So Shocker was working for Lee? It's all connected.
There's more. But I guess we'll talk about it at dinner.
Yeah, see ya.
Dinner? What should I cook? right? Oh, hi, Doctor. How are you?
Parker, exciting news. Come by the lab.
Like now?
This is my defining moment. Can't wait to show you.
Cool. I've got dinner plans. Can I come by later?
Dinner can wait. You need to see this, Peter.
Okay. Be right there. Wonder if this means I have a job again. Guess I can stop by. Just for a minute.
Folks, I have to once again defend myself against the spurious claims from McDonald Mac Gargan, aka the Scorpion. Yes, as I fully disclosed, I bankrolled the experiment that gave him superior strength, speed, and that unsightly cyborg tail. The idea was to create an anti-Spider-Man who is not a threat and stops menaces. I had no idea. He was crazy? Do you think his resume said psycho with a poisoning fetish? His lawsuit is a transparent attempt to reduce his sentence at the raft by placing the blame for his deeds on me. And that is one package J. Jonah Jameson refused.
Yeah, I'm dead. That happens a lot. Should have activated Spider Bro. Though I haven't played this in quite a bit, so. Why is my cable box on? Aw, it disappeared because I freaking flippin' failed. Wait, how many? What did I need for it again? Base tokens. So if I take out this base, I have 3.
Come on! Tim, get a picture!
This is Control. Need a sit rep for Corlear's Hook. Taking heavy fire from demons at Checkpoint Delta.
Sweet dreams. Hey guys, bird watching? I saw some pigeons over there. Can't have the ones inside feeling left out. Going down.
I think I'm getting the hang of the game again.
MJ, I'm at the first location on your list, and guess what I found?
Demons?
Give the lady a prize. See if you can figure out what they're up to while I introduce myself.
Spider-Verse, go.
I hope you new guys can up your game, because those last guys, yawn.
Peter, that location's supposedly an importer of souvenirs for Chinatown shops.
What they're importing is not something I want as a memento.
Drugs?
Demons. Looks like they bring in their buddies in shipping containers. Explains how foreign nationals with criminal records are getting into the country. You guys look mad. I admit, I used all my good quips on the others, but I don't mind repeating myself.
Rapidly pressing.
This is like when the band's doing its fourth encore and you just kind of want to go home. Step right up, fellas. I got plenty of webbing for all of you.
Demon warehouse complete. Gotta say.
MJ, call the police. All the demons are incapacitated.
Don't forget to bring me a souvenir.
Yeah, I only got 2 base tokens instead of 3. Oh well. I tried, but I failed. I can always retry it, it said, so that's a good thing. Yeah, I can always retry it.
Friends, I've just received an update on Adrian Toombs, aka the Vulture. Apparently, this winged criminal has fallen ill with cancer, and he's been moved to the Raft Infirmary for treatment, which will undoubtedly cause—
I'm losing him!
How'd I just lose that? Oh well.
Disable control. Need a report of the situation north of Houston. See reinforcements outpost construct. Taking fire.
Guys, come on! You're scaring the pigeons! No need to thank me, Sable dude.
Although it's kind of rude you didn't.
Calling agent stationed in the Tenderloin. What's your status?
Demons firing on our position. Need backup.
Hey, before you go, can you sign this for me?
Show us about 8 minutes out. 10-4, are they moving incident traffic?
God, these things get easier and easier over time.
This is Sable Control. The boss wants a sit rep.
Alright. I'll do this, then I'll probably end the broadcast. Okay. See what Doc's up to now.
Hey, Doctor.
Hello, Peter. I'll be just a minute.
Wow. Look at all this new stuff. We really need to get better about organizing our... Where did you get all this equipment?
Called in every last favor. Took out a few loans. It's like we're starting over once again. But this time's going to be different.
Our first volunteer subject, Lance Corporal Texidor. Lost his arm overseas and now just wants to hug his daughter again.
Cool.
Parker, we've been focused on limb replacement, connecting nerves at separate extremities, replicating the function of lost appendages. But what if instead we gave people something they've never seen? Something straight from the mind. Unchain all of us from the bodies we've been born with, and instead unleash the awesome power of our minds. Today's the day. Grant review. We're ready. The work has progressed at a remarkable pace. I honestly never thought we'd get the tensile actuator back to an acceptable tolerance. But Parker, the boy has an eye for guerrilla science like none other. Just as I was ready to order a custom machine replacement part, he returned from the hardware store with a bottle of solvent and a toothbrush. Bang! Actuator problem resolved. The boy is a genius. A chronically late genius. It's already 10 after. Where is he? Surely he couldn't have forgotten today's review.
Sorry I let you down, Doc. You've been busy.
Just getting started. You know, until now, we've been looking at prosthetics from the wrong perspective. Why restore people to what they were when we can make them better? Okay, I think that should do it. You ready?
Everything okay?
Damn it! This is all your fault, Norman, you son of a...
Well, I know who you're not voting for in the next election. Sorry. I have a habit of making bad jokes in tense situations.
It was a good joke, Parker. Just a bit of an overreaction on my part.
No, don't worry. Why don't you take a break? I'll clean this up and get us ready for another test. So, hope you don't mind me asking, but it seems you and Norman have a bit of a history.
We were lab partners in college. Became friends. Decided to start a business. We both had visions of changing the world, just in different ways.
Wait, you were at Oscorp when it started?
I'm half the reason it's called Oscorp. In grad school, everyone called us the O's. Add Corp to that, and, well, it is a catchy name.
Well, why'd you leave?
Norman became more and more obsessed with genetics. He started a project I considered unethical. And there was this... Anyway, lawyers got involved. I chose to leave in exchange for a settlement. But that money didn't last very long. I've relied on grants ever since. If this project doesn't work...
Don't worry. It'll work. Let me just fix this up.
I'll brew some fresh coffee. Be sure to run a diagnostic on the control unit. Could be a short.
Huh. No good. Gotta reroute this circuit.
Why don't you do the honors this time?
I think we did it.
Next step, neural interface.
That's a lot of work for you to do by yourself. Sure you can handle it?
Apparently not, judging by today's debacle.
Because I still haven't found another job.
My funds are still...
I know. It's okay. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. What's a few bucks when you're trying to change the world, right?
To changing the world.
Missed call from MJ. Doctor, I need to go, but I'll be back later.
Don't worry, the work will still be here when you get back.
What's that? We're trying to improve the prosthetics hardware. I should review what Doc's been developing and double-check his work. Doc was trying to improve the actuator's granularity.
Hence those locked positions, that's interesting.
Nice. Super smooth response. Cool. Logic controller for the microcables Doc's been theorizing. These things are awesome. So much more versatile than traditional fixed-axis designs. See if we can tune the prosthetic's grip force. That's better. Should avoid bone-crushing handshakes at least. Interesting. Doc's hardwiring in a basic spatial mapping system. arms will have a sense of their surroundings now. Should help with body awareness. Need to tune the arm's gyro to auto-orient.
Go.
Done. This will really help users maintain their equilibrium while wearing the prosthetic. Doc's trying to lower the overall power consumption of the prosthetic.
Simple.
Great. Way more efficient. And probably safer, too. Simple AI that'll improve the prosthetic's functionality over time. Welcome to the future.
Go.
Now the prosthetic has a tiny brain. Cool. And a little creepy. Doc dove right in with the intracranial interface.
Let's see. Let's see it. So if I can bounce it out. How am I going to do this? I see. Now just bypass that.
Revolutionary, but not 100% stable. We need to refine this design. Advanced idea mechanics. Doc, are you sure it's a good idea to accept grants from AIM? Their rep is pretty shady.
Beggars can't be choosers, Peter. Once we're on our feet, we'll reevaluate our funding partners.
Really glad Doc let me store things here after the whole eviction thing.
Oh, Peter! I noticed you keep track of Spider-Man's foes. Smart. Easier to craft countermeasures that way.
Doc really does want to imagine a better version of man. Neural interface would be a big step, Doc.
Big, yes, but essential. If our prosthesis is anything less than effortless to use, we'll have failed. We'll get there, Peter. We have to.
Wonder if I could 3D print a web shooter. Can't believe I've never tried that.
What is this stuff, Doc? Looks like armored plating.
Defense prototypes. Fascinating, really. AIM has requested a number of samples of my work. Who am I to deny them my genius? Ah, kidding, of course.
Well, I think that'll be it. So, everybody have a good day. And this is Best One for One, signing off.